It's been so long since you've seen my face. Oh my gosh. It's been so long, Trekkies. Welcome, 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 welcome to another live stream watch party, watch along, watch something. Please remember to hit the like once you get in here and we can have some fun. Some fun. We are streaming or we're watching along with the Monaco Diamond League. So that's why we're here. It starts at 1 p.m. So that is in 14 minutes or a little less than 14 minutes. So, greetings, y'all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Uh, jump in at the chat and let me know who they are. Jump in at the chat. Oh, no, no, see me how long. Jump in at the chat and let me know who they are. I think I need to update the name of this thing. I need to write watch along in it so people know say it's not a stream for the no, I don't say watch along. I say watch party actually. So people know say it's not me streaming the Diamond League, but I'll be here watching with y'all and enjoying what's going on. Hey Kimisha, what's good? Hey Marlon, what's poppin'? I'm here, guys. I'm here. It's been so long. You know, long been I do one live stream. Mighty. So what to look forward to today on the Diamond League? Christ, my headset is dead. Um Look if you see the charger for this for me, please. Um, or is it dead or is it telling me to just get connected? I think my Bluetooth is probably turned off. Let me see if my Bluetooth is on. Oh, my Bluetooth was off actually. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm connected now. Okay, great. All right. So we're gonna see me all along. I'm at lunch break now. Just hopping on until 1. Okay, no problem. Welcome as usual. So what do we look forward to today? Well, we have quite a few events that come up, that feature Jamaicans as well as a few Caribbean acts. And of course, I do believe that the women's 100 meters is, the highlight. Um, well, one of the highlights, to be fair, of this, meeting. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we have in the men's 400-meter hurdles that comes up at 1. We have Malik James King, but he faces off against, the world powers right now in the 400-meter hurdles. We're talking about world record holder Carson Warholm. We're talking about, world leader Rai Benjamin, as well as second fastest man so far this season, Alison Dos Santos, right? So the three big guns are in this race, right? Benjamin Dos Santos, Alison Dos Santos, and Carson Warholm. And Malik James King is pretty much going to have a baptism of fire in this race. But here, what track is I'm here for it. He's the second fastest performer in history now for Jamaica with his 47:42. Liked his performance last outing that he had as well. I believe he placed second there, if I'm not mistaken, with a 48 time or clocking. So with that said, I'm interested to see what he'll be able to do against this field. Also in the race is Samba. Samba has had a few injury concerns over the years, and we haven't really seen him back to his 46 best. But this seems to be the year he's coming back finally. So he's also in contention as well as the American CJ Allen. Americans are always in it, you know what I mean? As well as this new American Caleb Dean. Geez, how dare I forget him, right? So there are so many athletes, good athletes, great athletes in this one race, and I think it's going to be an awesome race to start off this Monaco Diamond League. And I'm looking forward to seeing how Malik goes in this race. And, I mean, in a perfect world, I would love him to place fourth behind Carsten Dos Santos and Ray Benjamin. Maybe in this race, Ray Benjamin takes it, but Karsten, is saying, hey, history will repeat itself, right? Okay, are you guys hearing me now? Oh my gosh, I was here chattering off my face to myself. You can't make this up. So all right, great. You guys can hear me. It seems that these things, the battery power doesn't last long, right? Unfortunately, I need to make sure I'm getting the other one charged. Plug this in for me, please, so it can get charged same time. Because child. Okay, here we go. So now I'm back. Yeah, use that and you can plug it into your laptop. Um, what was the last thing you guys heard? Because I was here chatting off my face. No audio from when 12:51. Geez, so that's a whole 2 minutes ago. Gosh, I don't know what I was saying 2 minutes ago. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Hey, Black African, what's good? Hey, Marlon. Oh, I think I said hey, Marlon already. Hey, Stargate. Bekele, what's good? Hey, Jim. Sandy, Kimisha. Da, da, da. Hey, Sevens Media, what's poppin'? Huh? You see any? Let's just hope it's charging. I don't know about the sheep thing. Oh my gosh. I swear to you. Loud and clear. All right. Great. Great. Great, guys. Lovely. I was talking about the 400-meter hurdles. Okay, so I actually moved on from the 400-meter hurdles and I was talking about the 110-meter hurdles. But in a sense, my thought process when it comes to the 400-meter hurdles is that I'm hoping that Malik will be able to hang on to the coattails of Rai, Allison and Karsten, and, placing fourth, right? That's my perfect world. To be honest, it's gonna be a ding dong battle between those top three guys, in my opinion. Barring any mishaps, and I'm hoping we don't see any such thing. It's gonna be a ding dong battle. Carson looks like he's saying, it's gonna be, history repeating itself. So let's see if he takes the win here. But based on form so far, I say Rai looks the better, but Addison is always the danger man as well. So I'm possibly thinking Rai slash Addison as the top favorite. But again, you can't count out the world record holder. So let's see what happens in that race. But yeah, moving on to the 110-meter hurdles now, what comes up as well. We have Rashid Broadbell in this one. I was saying that Grant Holloway to me is the favorite, but given Rashid Broadbell's setbacks this season, we all know he did a surgery as well. So, it's great for him to even come back and be running this fast, right? So soon after a surgery, right? So, I mean, I just want to see him as close as possible to Grant Holloway. Better execution. It will give me a better idea of how well he will be able to do in a few more weeks, leading into Paris, right? But for me, Grant is a clear favorite here. A few other Americans I do think feature, as well as the Japanese athlete and the Italian, right? Plus the French, right? This, as a matter of fact, let's just make this clear. The 110-meter hurdles is just as stacked as for the women. You know what I mean? So we always see good lineups here. So, it can go either way, but I do think Grant takes the win. I'm hoping that Rashid will be in top three, right? And as I said, I'm hoping for a better execution from him overall. That's what I want to see at least. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Let's go back into the comments so I see what's happening. Yeah, talk. Oh my gosh. I swear to you. Not realizing what is happening. I start over. Might as well. Might as well. But I'll be going over what I said. Well, I'll be going over it again once the races go off. I'll tell you my thoughts. Again. Hey, boss dog, what's up? Um, Placements, like in a perfect world, Malik fourth. Right. That's for me. In my perfect world, Malik would be fourth. Right. But there are still other athletes in the race, to be fair. So don't want to count anybody out. But I also think we need to be confident in our own athletes and believe that they can deliver, just like what we believe that other athletes based on form can deliver. I think there's nothing wrong with thinking our athletes will be able to deliver as well. Right. So that's my view. hoping that Malik, hangs on and places fourth. Will also give you a good indication of how well he'll be able to perform against them once he heads to Paris. And I'm actually happy about this as well because he will line up against the best of the best in his event before the actual finals, right? So there should be nothing pressurizing about Paris once he gets there because he's already been baptized by fire, as far as I'm concerned, in this particular race. So yeah, I don't think, I think this is a good race for him, point blank period. And if come Paris, he can take advantage of any situation that may, open up any doors that may open up, then sure. You know what I mean? I'm definitely here for it, right? We do also have Shanika Ricketts in the triple jump as well as Akila Smith. Akila Smith recently went pro, I believe, so great to see her on the circuit. How do I feel about Shanika Ricketts this season? She's gotten left behind a bit, unfortunately. So let's see if she can challenge Perez Hernandez this time around. In this particular meeting, Beth Romnachik takes to her first. Interestingly, this is her first meeting for the triple jump this season. That's interesting. Um, well, she's an over 15-meter jumper, so she lines up here. It will be interesting to see what she does. But you also have to look out for the likes of Povea from Cuba. So yeah, as well as Thea Lafond. She's definitely also in the conversation as well. So this is going to be a pretty good triple jump. I just want to see Shanika looking like she's returning to the Shanika that was always challenging, first, second, in meetings, whether it be in a championship, or just on the circuit. That's what I want to see. So the Diamond League is scheduled to begin at 1 o'clock. It's 12:59. So let me see if I can refresh this page. Okay, it's not up yet, but I'll still put my headset on just to make sure that we're good. All right. Did you do tracks? No, no, I didn't. Um, yes, guys, please hit the like. I hate being in America. They're always interrupting the video with their ads. Yes, ads, ads, ads. Um, she is behind, to be honest. Yeah, she is behind the A ball. I did hear earlier on in the season that they were focusing on her sprinting, right? And not necessarily the jumping, making sure that they get, all the hop steps and jump phase right with along with her being faster, right? Definitely recognize the more speed, but it hasn't come together, for further jumps just yet. So I'm hoping that we can see something in this particular meeting because, well, then again, it doesn't necessarily mean that into Paris, but it's definitely not the strongest, entry as far as I'm concerned for her into Paris. Typically, she's used to going into Paris, as a contender, or not into Paris, but in any global meeting as a contender. So it's strange this season not seeing her as one of the major contenders. But let's see if there's things that will change. All right, so it has started. The Diamond League has begun. You can pull it up on your end as well. It's on YouTube. So yeah. So conditions are great, apparently. It's warm. So let's see what happens with Malik in the 400-meter hurdles. I'm certainly here for it. We also have Andrew Hudson coming up in the two. As we get closer to these events, I'll go over them some more as it relates to my expectations, right? So that's what we have to look forward to from a Jamaican perspective. Let me see if I'm missing anybody else. No, I don't think so. Wow, let's talk about the world record that was shattered in the women's high jump. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was saying the women's high jump, the men's high jump, they're currently experiencing a slight lull. And then out of nowhere, the world record gets shattered. And I'm like, ain't this some little young girl that I was watching in 2021 at the, under 20 championships? It's so wild now that she's able to jump 2 meters 10 and break the world record. Her name is slipping me right now, but as soon as it comes to me, then I'll certainly tell you her name. I was pleasantly surprised seeing that. And of course, Faith Kipyegon shatters her own 1500-meter world record again, right? And considering that I believe that was her first race, no, race at the Kenyan Championship. So, first circuit race, I think, of the season, and she shatters the world record in the 1500. That for me was crazy, right? So, the season is definitely hotting up. Paris we are gonna see some great, great performances in Paris. Just right off the bat. But yeah, let's go over the 400-meter hurdles. It's back. It's on the track now. It's on the track now. So let's get into that. So Samba is in lane 8 from Qatar. So far this season, he's gone 47.97, best of 46.98. Back, I believe, a few years, I want to say maybe 3, 4 years ago, he was definitely up there with the likes of Rai, Karsten, and well, Santos has just really come on since he's the youngest one, but he was definitely always in the conversation. But injuries, set him back. But he's here and he's ready. Carsten is here, the world record holder, as I said. Dos Santos, second fastest in the world. Rai Benjamin, fastest in the world here. Right. Caleb Dean, new breakout star for America, is here. Malik James, our breakout Jamaican, is here. CJ Allen lines up as well for America. And Wilfred Hapio from France is also in this race. Based on what I'm seeing, track is all these guys are 47/46 sprinters slash 45. Only Wilfred Hapio is 48, and he's 48 01 this season. So really, really expecting great things. So really, really expecting great things in this race. Um, I said put the weekend, or you can use your phone. Yeah. So here we are. We're waiting for the race to go off. Let's see. They're currently still standing. Flow sports throw me off. LOL. Why? What happened? Um. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Yes, I'm watching Jamaican the Caribbean athletes, the very, very best. Absolutely. Um, all right, here we go. They're in their blocks. Here we go. All right, and they are off. All right, so Warholm has a slight lead, but Alison Dos Santos is trying to make some kind of impression, which he does. And Rai Benjamin is also there, but Rai Benjamin has fallen off pace slightly. But we know he comes up and Alison Dos Santos literally has eaten up with the starter inside Warholm. So let's see what happens coming off the turn. Still Carson Warholm, Alison Dos Santos. Here comes Rai Benjamin now. Rai Benjamin is making his move. Coming into the home straight, it is Carson Warholm. Rai Benjamin now. Dos Santos is falling back a bit. Rai Benjamin is coming, but Warholm is still leading. Let's see the final turn. It is Rai Benjamin. Rai Benjamin passes him and he takes the win. Wow. Wow. What a race. So Rai Benjamin takes the win. Carson second and Dos Santos third. Malik was fourth. Yay. I didn't even see Malik in the race, guys. Malik was fourth, but it was an exciting race for sure. Definitely exciting. So Rai Benjamin 46, 67. Alison Dos Santos second, 46, 73, and Dos Santos 47, 18 with Malik fourth, 47, 73. So let me look at the replay so that I can see what happened with Malik because child, I was not looking at Malik at all in this race. So let's see. It seems as though, Rai is going into Paris as, heavy favorite, but let us see. He definitely has figured out that final, 200 or 150 in the race. Rai Benjamin, for me, has definitely figured it out. He just had a strong race from start to finish, to be honest. Um, just this way, better guys beat him. Oh, I see he cluttered a few hurdles. Yeah, man, he definitely cluttered a few hurdles badly, Malik, in the race. So very good running, very strong, strong last 100. Pretty much what we saw at the trials. He did here it again here. Strong 100. Last 100 from him. In case he's not in the lead of the right, Carson or Dos Santos, but he did well here, in my opinion, collecting that fourth place, living up to expectations. So heading into the Olympic Games Paris. We definitely see him in the finals for sure, and I hope that he's able to perform well there. Competent running 100% from these athletes. Um, no, you're not connecting to. I said Japan. Oh, I got a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Jamon. I appreciate it. Blessings Queen, thanks for the track talk. I appreciate you 100%. Um, why they never use Nugent for the 4x1 relay? Nugent has good speed. It should be good for a curve or maybe even a start. You know what I mean? But people would have to make that bid for her. I remember back in 2017 when Omar Makod, ran his top 10. Even when Omar Makod was going saying, "Hey, I can run in the relay," they didn't want to select him. J3 was pretty much forced into selecting him. As things stand right now, there's no real reason to select Akira over anybody else. To be fair, right? Um, so I guess that's probably why she wasn't considered. If she had run the 100s, a bit more and maybe run closer to her personal best or even broke 11 seconds, then it would be considered, at least on paper. I definitely think based on what I saw at the trials, she's capable of running sub 11 because her personal best is 11.08. I want to say in the 100, so she's definitely capable of running, close to, or if not sub 11 right now, this season. But it is what it is with the J3s. They've been annoying me for the past few days with a few things that I see happening, and I'm not really sure, you know, where we're going here. You know what I mean? Um, James King will get it right. Yeah, man. You definitely get it right in Paris. As I said, if there's any, you know, signs of, any athlete faltering, then I'm hoping that, him or also Rashawn can, swoop in and get something. But I'm here for it. Um, you don't have Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. I have PayPal. Okay, let me put my PayPal in the chat. Listen, you see, with all these struggles that I'm having, y'all need to help me get myself what's the thing called? A generator. So I can't bother with them people. Yeah. JPS missing the have no lights. As you can see, I'm at the red fridge, right? Missing the have no lights. I don't have no water. I don't have nothing. I'm currently struggling in real time. You know what I mean? What did I say is gonna get you on my PayPal link? Yeah, let me go get that. Um, that's it. Yeah. No, not that one. Come on. Just go to their page and you're gonna see it. Go to their page. They have multiple lives. Let me try to find my PayPal guys and give that to y'all. I have it someplace. Someplace. Okay, here we go. Let's just copy this link and let me paste it into here. So yeah. Is this the link? No, this is not the link. What is this? This is something way too long. Clearly not the link. But anyway, let me copy it again and paste. I don't know what that was as I was pasting, but clearly not the link. Okay, it is this one. And it's this one. So guys, that's my PayPal link. So if you want to go ahead and donate, please feel free. I much appreciated at this particular moment. Um, what happened to my membership? Come on, I don't know. I don't know, sir. Rejoin if you rejoin. Jump on for sure. Rejoin for sure. Absolutely. I'm not sure what happened. Right, I've been barely able to, access my, YouTube as far as I'm concerned, since, we all know I'm struggling right now with power issues. So I'm not sure what's going on the back end for the most part. I'm trying to catch up with track and field, to be fair. So I'm just kind of, zoned in. Paris is right around the corner. Right. So try to see if you can rejoin, please. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Hey Jordan, what's up? Hey Brian. Um, did Malik James King run? Yes, he did. He placed fourth and he ran 47.73 seconds, finishing behind athletes we thought would have placed above him or ahead of him, which is Ray Benjamin taking the win, Karsten second, and Dos Santos third. So the next event up is the 400s, I believe, but they're showing right now the field event. Let me see which field event. They're showing the javelin right now. So let's go over the 400s and see who's in this lineup. So the women's 400 comes up at what is this 1:15, which is in 2 minutes. So in this race is Shana Gerbo from France. So we are seeing more and more French athletes as we lead into the Paris Olympic Games. We have Lieke Clave from the Netherlands. We have Kelnel Ellis from the United States of America. Rashida Adeleke is in lane 5 here. Gloria Lourdes Manuel from Czech Republic is here. Also here is Amandine Bashir and Emma Montaya from France. These just seem like a few lane fillers to be fair from France. So I'm just focusing on clearly Rashida Adeleke, Kendall Ellis, and Lika Claver, as well as I suppose Gloria from Czech Republic. But I think this race is potentially Rashida Adeleke's as long as nothing goes wrong. It should be Rashida Adeleke's race. She's run 49.07 at the European Championships, right? To place second. That was, a wild second, to be fair. But anyway, second nonetheless. So she should go in as solid favorite here. But Kendall Ellis has really come on this season. She has recaptured. I don't even want to say recaptured former because to be fair, she ran a personal best faster than she's ever gone any other season. But Kendall Ellis has run really well for America and comes in here solidly with a 49.46. So let's see what happens in this race. Definitely have her challenging, especially that final 100. Her final 100 surprised me at the USA Championships. To be fair, so I do expect her to come in, to challenge Rashida Adaleka in that final 100. Let's see how the race goes. I do think it will be close between them both, but I still have, Rashida slightly edging her. But let us see. Let us see. Lika Clave will be there, someplace maybe in third. So let's see how this race goes. So they're still showing the javelin. We should be switching over to the 400 right now for the women. So let's see. Let's get into the comments. Um, Drop the membership link. You can't find it. Okay. No problem. Let me go back to this thing image again. Where do I find my membership link? I don't even know how to use my own channel. Oh boy, it's so funny. It is so funny. It's into something. I just need to find it. Um, I just need to find it. Oh, where is it? So now they're back. So now they're back to the 400s. Okay, so a lot of these French athletes seem to be a part of the French 4x4 relay squad that will be heading to Paris. So um, they have a possibility of, medaling. I've actually liked what I saw from the world relays from a few teams running the 4x4s, to be fair. So let us see what happens. Um, let's see what happens. I think this is going to be a good race between Kendall Ellis and Rashida Adeleke. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Mhm. All right, so that is the membership link. I just posted it, Jamon. So thank you so very much for rejoining. Um, so now they're in their blocks. Let's see how this race goes. Did I get any messages? Yours is probably behind. What are you watching? Are you watching the wrong stream? You're watching the wrong one. All right, so here we go. They're set. All right, and they are off. So we're looking up for Rashida Adelaide because she gets the better of the start. She pretty much eats up the stagger in that first 50, leaving Kendall Ellis a bit. Let's see if Kendall Ellis can react. I don't think she is reacting because Blake Carver has moved past her. But anyway, let's see. Um, Rashida Adeleke is still in the lead, but Claver is getting at her. It seems as though Claver may come into that, last 200, maybe leading based on the stagger that I'm seeing here. But let's see. And here comes Rashida Adeleke. We're coming into that final 100. It is Rashida in lead. Also there, Lika Claver is there. Unfortunately, it seems the American Kendall Ellis is well back, but Rashida Aleke is pulling away now for a solid win. She goes away for the win with a 49.18. Wow! 49.18 with that should be a sub 50 for Carver. That has to be a sub 50. That should be a personal best for Carver because I've been saying this for a while for Carver every time I see her in a race. Yes, new personal best for Carter. First sub 50. First sub 50 for her. New personal best. So Rashida runs a 49.17 and Carter runs a 49.64. Kendall Ellis in third, 50.39. This year from France is 50 point. Missed it. Let's go back. Hmm? No, it can't be 1 3. That's 50.43. Yeah. So Bosnia ran 50.43 for fourth. So that's the top four. But Kave was definitely en route to a personal best, and that was an amazing personal best for her. I like Rashida showing lots of consistency. So it means that Rashida is a definite medal threat in Paris, in my opinion. For sure, solid, solid, solid. You all know I'm carrying Nikisha Price absolutely to go for gold, but heading into the conversation, is a Rashida Adeleke, and we have to think about the athletes that were already there. Paulino is still in the conversation, absolutely, for that 400-meter gold as well. It's going to be interesting. I like how things are shaping up. I like the fact that the Olympic Games is around and we're seeing athletes, run or perform, jump through better than they've ever done. And all the events so far, based on what I'm seeing, we are shaping up for epic performances in Paris. We are definitely shaping up for some epic. Is it still on? Yes, it's still on. We're still shaping up for some epic performances, and I'm here for it. Um, the Red Fridge. Yes, this Airbnb is called the Red Fridge because of the Red Fridge. um, Japanese girl happy. Talou is my winner. Okay, let's see. Hey Damari, what's up? Popping in to say hi. Hey. Um, Just came back from a day out celebrating my mom's graduation. Oh, congratulations to her with her master's. Woo, in psychology. Hey, woo, 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 woo. Congratulations to her. Absolutely. Big things, big deal. Your mama is a big deal and she's doing it big. Absolutely. Congratulations to her. Damari, and thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Where to watch? Guys, it is depending on where you are. So first you have to tell us where you are, Jordan, and we'll tell you where you can watch depending on your location. Have to turn my volume down at times. You're ahead of me watching on BBC. Sometimes I'm way behind and now I'm way ahead. Yes, that was a great race. Definitely a great race, for sure. Canada in the pole vault. Canada took the pole vault. Let me see. Let's see. Let's go look at the results in the poll vault. It's still running, so it's not done. Let's see who is left in the competition. So we have six people still left in the competition, but Nina Kennedy from Australia is leading with Alicia Newman from Canada in second. Both have cleared 4.76 meters. However, based on count back, oh, they should be tied. Oh no, they're tied, right? They're tied actually. So Kennedy, Nina Kennedy, and Alicia Newman are tied for first place, and in third place is from Italy is Roberta Berni or Bruni. Um, so coming up next is the men's 800 meters. Let's get through that lineup. Let's get into this one. I think I was watching the men's 800 meters, and everybody ran a personal best in what was the Diamond League before this one? Let me go back and look. In Paris, right? Everybody ran a personal best, or most people, maybe only one person didn't run a personal best. It was crazy. So in this race is are they also they're in the same name? Boy, these names cannot be pronounced. I swear to you. Kemi, Aaron Kemi from Kenya is here. Ludovic from France. Gabriel from France. Elliot from Belgium. Marco Arab from Canada. Jamal from Algeria. Mohammed from Spain. Andreas from Sweden. Ben from Great Britain. Ben Patterson from Great Britain, or Patterson. Benjamin Robert from France. And um, Kathleen from Italy. So that's how this men's 800 meters. Um, this is the lineup. Let's see how it goes. Right now, I'm not calling anybody in this 800 meters because based on what I'm seeing, this is going to be a year we're going to be seeing a lot of shakeups in the events, and I'm here for it. Better performances, clearly, world class performances as well. So let's see. Does Jamaica have any female pole vaulters? Does Jamaica have any pole vaulters outside of high school? No, I don't believe so. I don't even think we do the pole vault for women in high school. I think only the boys do the pole vault, and it's an open event, right? So as it stands right now, it's not one of those events that we're in just yet. But yeah, time. We're definitely getting into these events slowly but surely. The men's 800 meters is off. Let's see if Marco Europe is able to do anything in this race, given what we've seen in the past 2 days. Right, but Europe is in third. Um, Cristiano is in second, and Lemire is leading. Lemire is French. Tessissimo or Simu is Italian. I'm not even gonna try to say these names. Let's have that my tongue. Europe is now in fourth place. Let's see if we're gonna have a burn up in that final 200 of the 800 meters. Europe is coming back now. Let's see. So the pacemaker falls off. All right. Let us see. Europe is leading. Um, Chimichanga, no. Chimilingwa from Kenya is in third. Um, Sejati is in second. Let's see, Europe, can he hold on? No, it seems Sejati is gone. Ooh, 41, 46, a new world lead again. Wow, wow. He's in fantastic form. He is in fantastic shape. And if you thought it was a fluke, Jamel from Algeria proves that it's no fluke. He runs another world lead, another personal best, another meeting record, another Diamond League record, and another national record. It's every record but world record at this particular point. Absolutely phenomenal run by him, especially that final 80. My gosh, he left everybody for DEAD. In second place was Mohammed from Spain. He ran another personal best and national record 1:42.04. Oh, Jamal's time was 1:41.46. From France was Gabriel, and he was third, and he ran a 1:42.10. Um, Kemi or Aaron Chiminingwa from Kenya was fourth with the 1 minute 42, sorry, 0.13. Europe was down in sixth place, and he ran a season best 1 minute 42. Jeez, he ran a season best 1 minute 42.93, and he was still so far behind Jamal. And the track is just to let you know, he's literally just a few tenths or just a tenth, you would say, outside of his personal best because his personal best is 1 minute 42.85, and he ran a 1 minute 42.93, and he was down in sixth, well behind Jamal. I'm telling you, this men's 800 meters in Paris is going to be fire. What are the results so far? Which result are you looking forward to, Adrian? Ask and I shall tell you. Weird how Sharika's physiotherapist deleted the post saying Sharika just had a cramp. Yeah, because I was looking back for it and it disappeared. So I was like, okay, what happened here? Was this information that you shouldn't have released? Was it just a peekaboo? I see you. If whoever got it when we posted it, then you get it. But you see, the thing about the internet is once one person sees it and captures it, then everybody else gets it. You know what I mean? But you know what, Chuck is I'm curious to see what will happen in a few weeks. Y'all know on Jamaica regardless. So here for athletes still performing well, still have Sharika in every conversation, 100 and 200, regardless of whatever I saw in a few days. She had to go to Paris and just, you know, alter there for me to not, have her 100% in my considerations. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. But anyway, that's just my thought process. For sure, that is just my thought process. Not sure which races ran already. All right, so we have a few races that have already been completed. The men's 800 meters was won by Jamal from Algeria, and he ran a world lead national record, diamond league record, meeting record, personal best, 1 minute 41.46 seconds. Going into Paris pretty much as heavy favorite in the event. Absolutely. Um, in the women's 400 meters, Rashida Adaleke runs another solid time 49.17 seconds to take the win. Just outside of personal best set at the European Championships, 49.07 seconds, so just a tenth outside of that, right? But big surprise in this race is Nika Klaver. And I don't really want to say surprise because earlier on in the season, I did think she would have dipped below 50 seconds, but first time doing, well, it's not the first time. Oh, she was actually a sub 50 athlete from before. Okay, sorry, my apologies. But she dips below 50 seconds this season, running a 49.64. Kendall Ellis was third, 50.39 seconds. Let's see what else. The men's 400-meter hurdles is gone already. Um, Brad Benjamin takes the win, 46.67 seconds. Karsten Warholm from Norway, 46.73 seconds. And Alison Dos Santos was third, 47.18 seconds, with Malik James King fourth, 47.73 seconds. So those are the races that are already completed. Next up on the track, let me tell you what's next up. Next up on the track is the men's 400. It starts pretty much now. So in the men's 400 meters from Botswana, Busang, he lands up here. Vernon Norwood is in lane 8 from the United States of America. Christopher Williams, no, Morales Williams from Canada lines up in lane 6. Quincy Hall is here from America. He's in lane 5. Um, Bayepo from Botswana is in lane 4. Um, Leith Play from South Africa is in lane 3. Lucas Sito from Italy is in lane 2. And Theo and Dan is in lane 1 from France. This is going to be a very, very interesting race because Quincy Hall seems to have, though how awkwardly he races, has really gone well in the 400 meters in recent years. You know, won a was it a bronze medal at the World Championships and has been looking exceedingly strong this season for the United States of America. So he goes in, I believe, as possibly strong favorite, but Christopher Morales Williams does have that 44.05, so he could be a strong contender, and also from Botswana with his 44.10 and Dory, right? So honestly, when we talk about competition wise or on the circuit, I'm gonna go for this race being between Quincy Hall and Endori. Maybe I want to see a bit more from Christopher Morales Williams circuit wise, right? I know some of you are gonna say, but see, didn't you say you didn't want to see from Shane? We saw it from Shane last year. We don't need to see it again. He can do this. It's in style. Are you guys serious? No, at all. They're lined up. Let's see who wins. Okay. All right, so let's see what happens. Endori looks like he's going well. Um, I don't really see much separation though, so let's see what will happen. Norwood looks like he's out there on the outside doing well. So Norwood is leading, but here comes Quincy Hall. No, this is where he really gets into his best running. Though, as I said, looking awkward, but he definitely gets his best running in here. And he comes in with the lead. Great running here. Norwood is still in the contention. Here comes Endori. It's also on the inside. The South African is coming as well. So Quincy Hall takes the win. Brandon Norwood second. 43.81. Wow. 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 Damn. Damn. He's getting better and better. 43.80. Great running. New personal best, new world lead. Running now with second 44.34. Pele from South Africa third 44.53. And Dory Phelps and so did Christopher Morales Williams. But yeah, that was a flyer. Damn, that was a race, guys. That was a race. The season has just gotten um the season has just gotten fire, I guess. That's what that means. It's it is getting hot. It is definitely heating up. Like earlier on in the season, there was a lot of confusion as it relates to performances, but as we get closer to Paris, the performances are crazy. And this final 100, not even 100, this final 150 from Quincy, oh my gosh, that was a crazy 150. What is he in gold teeth? Quincy has in his gold teeth. You can't make this up. Real American. If you didn't think he was American, now you know. Gold teeth and gold chain. Gold teeth and gold chain. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, gold teeth and gold chain. Classic American at this particular point. Oh my gosh, that was a race. Quincy with a world lead. Yep, world lead. Jaden with a no mark in the triple jump at the Edinburgh Classic last night. Are you kidding me? You see, this is why I don't like being disconnected from the internet because stuff happening and I don't even know what's happening. Because once I leave this place, guys, there's no more nothing. There's no more nothing for me to know what's going on in the world. Let me see if I can pull up the Edinburgh Classic and see for what? A. Okay. Um, I'm trying to see the Edinburgh Classic 2024 result. I'm trying to see the results. Okay, let's see. This is what men's. Where's the men's shot? All right. Okay, I'm trying to find. What is this station? Men's triple. Away some and Jadon Hibbert both have no jumps, no mark registered in this event. What a piece of thing. Everyone is about news right now. Not at all. Let me see. Hmm? I don't think there's gonna be a race that will have me flinging it. I don't believe so. I don't believe so, guys. Um, I've been watching Jaden's competitions this season, and I've had a one question in my mind. Why isn't he challenging the rest of the world? You know, that's been my thought process. To be fair, why haven't I seen him, race? Not race, but compete, jump against some of the best people in the world that we see, competing, right? We see what the Spanish athlete is out there doing. Is it Spanish? Yeah, I think it's Spanish, right? Former Cuban. I'm just trying to figure out like why is he not competing with the best in the world, considering that he's of that caliber, right? That has been my thought process, to be fair. But yeah, as things stand right now, we just have to go hope for the best when he reach Paris because I let's just him trust in the process. Maybe just want trust the process. Just want trust the process. Just want trust the project. So we're not missing anything on the track yet. Um, 43.8. Yep, he ran well. 43.8. We're lead at that personal best. He's definitely going into Paris. Heavy, heavy favorite. And so things stand right now. I don't see anybody coming in between Quincy Hall and that gold medal. I'm not seeing. I mean, unless Stephen Gardner can, prove out his best. Wayne Van Meeker won't be there over 4. He'll be there over 2, right? So I don't know. Quincy has definitely, found himself in great nick this season. He's currently the athlete that is faring the best amongst the athletes that medal last season in the World Championships. All the 4, he's the athlete that is, faring the best. Um, I would say the biggest challenger right now seems to be a Stephen Gardner, but um, though his technique, as I said, is awkward, he's definitely getting the job done for sure, for sure. he competed. Jaden competed with the juniors at the trials, right? I believe he did both the long and triple jump with the juniors, right? I was wondering why, because even when you take into consideration, whatever he places with the seniors, if he does say to the J3s that he wants to compete with the juniors, he will get a spot. So I wasn't understanding that as well. But for me, track is as when it comes to the field events and what I see happening right now, I don't want to trust the process. You know what I mean? I don't know what the process is, but me I trust it. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping that things work out. Um, he just needs to be injury free this year. He will be okay. They have reduced his workload. Who are we talking about? Adrian. He jumped the. Hmm. As I said, Damari, I don't know. Me no know Wagwan when it comes to the with Jadon right now. I'm not gonna tell you any lies. I was expecting to see him further along. Lost connection. Okay. Okay. Hubert. Um, I haven't heard of any injury reports from him. I knew that they were starting, from scratch in terms of his run up with him this season. But as I said, the competitions that he's entered, even if you're doing the 8 step approach or whatever step approach, I would still think that you try to measure up against the best in the world, right? So that when you're actually ready to unleash, you've already faced these people already. You know what it's like competing against them, so you're better prepared. In my opinion, I just don't like the low key meets that he's entered. Pretty much sailing around the Caribbean, right? Jamaica, some low key meets here and there. Not particularly a fan of it, but as I said, I'm just trusting the process. So let's see. Um, um, Adrian, again, this particular injury that he had was down to a few things, right? And not necessarily his readiness heading into the meet. So I don't want you to put that injury on his readiness heading into the meet. All of it transpired with Jaden happened when he was at the meet, right? And you can't foresee those things. You definitely can't foresee these things. You just have to better prepare next time and know that stay hydrated. Don't get too excited. Also, all these things that potentially affected him when he was in Budapest. They have to just figure out how to work around those. Going forward in the future. Again, he's competing this season. I am side eyeing it. I am confused. I am concerned. But let's just, continue to trust the process. That's just how I feel right now. Um, right now on the track, they have the women's 2,000 meters. This is not an event that is contested, in any global meeting. So, when that is done, I'll just, announce the results. Yeah, I'll just announce the results at that particular point in time. We're here. We're definitely here. Um, let's see. 5 seconds PB out of nowhere and no one questions. It's because she's Australian. What you say? Stay curious. It's not gonna be like in Jamaica with Shane when Jadko just ran in and said, "Okay, run whole season. Run whole season. There's no way, shape, form. You should be running 9, 8, nothing. Come, 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 come. Time for testing. Time for testing. You know what I mean? So." When it comes to these countries, guys, there's automatically no thought of suspicion. I'm just not gonna kid you. Did you all hear that? That was literally a thunderclap, and the house shook. It literally shook the house. Oh my gosh. It seems we're gonna get some rain. Oh well. Um, the power supply has a power supply. So luckily, this house has a power supply. So if the light goes, then we're still connected. We are still connected, luckily, right? Um, Remain got the win in the high jump. The Edmund. Well, I'm gonna feel like me and me so. This is why I don't like not being able to see what's happening because all these Ed Murphy Classic meeting, I missed it entirely because I'm not online. Missed it entirely. So let me go through it and see some of the results that I missed. What is this? Professional program. Wait, where are the results? What is the result? Oh, results. All right, let's see. Women's 100-meter hurdle. Did they not run this event? I think some of the events didn't run or something. No, it's running into multiple days. Friday, which day is this? Saturday and a Friday. Okay, so there's a segment that is running today. Okay, okay, I see. All right. So I'm gonna keep this page up. I guess there's gonna be stuff I need to report on from a Jamaican perspective for this particular meeting. So just how runs 590. Which one? Is my stream behind? Rashid pulled out as it and is no longer on the start list for the hurdles. Mercy. Lord have his mercy. And the hurdles is up next to him. No Rashid Broadbell. Beggy Beggy. Hey Novlet. What's up? Um I'm actually very sad right now. Not seeing Rashid Broadbell run. Oh boy, I'm gonna separate the team. So she runs a world record. Yeah, it proves she runs a world record 3519.70. I mean, I guess because she's Australian, nobody is considered anything. Honestly, I don't really look at people with the side eye, but there's a lot of national records, area records in this race. Mind you, this is not an event that is they don't run it consistently anyway. So I don't know how when last they ran the 2,000 meters, but maybe they were actually in shape to do well. You know what I mean? Even what they're running, maybe the 1,500 or the 3,000 meters steeplechase. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of national records in this race. Great Britain, Melissa Bryant ran a national record. Edith Debitok from Kenya ran a national record. Clearly, this is not an event that is run frequently because for the Kenyan to be running a national record for a Kenyan in a 2,000 meters, that's a big deal. And she only placed third. And the American runs a national record, era record. You know what I mean? Lots of records in this women's 2000. But as I said, it's not an event that is contested frequently. So I don't think unless we're looking at their previous performances in their pet events, can we say it's you know suspicious? Let's put it that way. Um, this isn't an official distance, so I don't know why they're calling it. Why they aren't calling it world best. Well, there's that too. It should be world best because it's not going to be recognized as a world record. Uh, TT, I come back on lives and drop all the info. LOL. For sure, you're here dropping info on me left, right, and center. Lord of His mercy, have I missed you? Have I missed you all? I have missed you all in this whole track and field world because I feel like I'm lost in La La Land. When I have no power, I don't know what's going on. Um, what was the 110, 100-meter hurdles result? What was? When we talking about the Diamond League, there is no 100-meter hurdles result for the Diamond League. If you're talking about the Ed Murphy Classic, if there's a 100-meter hurdles result, it comes up today. I'm not going to start list though for the women's 100-meter hurdles, so I don't know if it's going to be an event run because I don't see a start list. So maybe they scrap this, event entirely. So yeah, I also don't see one for the men's 110-meter hurdles as well. There's no start list available as yet. So let's see what happens there. For the women's, oh, it has a prelim. That's why. Okay, never mind. There's a prelim. Let's go. So we have Jamaica. Daniel Williams is actually running here. So I'm intrigued to see what happens there with Daniel Williams. Let me go look at the men. There's a prelim actually, so that's why I wasn't seeing a start for the final. Let's go. The men. Who do we have here from a Jamaican perspective? Orlando Bennett runs, Damian Thomas runs, Orlando Phillips, no, Adaria Phillips and LaFrance Campbell. So that's who's there. Triple jump is on. But LaFrance is leading the triple jump. I haven't seen Shanika come to the conversation just yet. Let me see what her jump is so far. Shanika Ricketts is in fourth with a 14.37 meters. She failed her first attempt. They're only in the second flight, so lots of jumping left for the women's triple jump. Let's jump back over to the Ed Murphy Classic. So four Jamaicans in the men's 110-meter hurdles that comes up. It comes up today, so I'll report on that before I leave here. I hope it's raining in Lincoln. No, I kid you not. I hope it's raining. Um, Water. We're not getting any pack water. We need some rainwater. Oh my lord. Taylor Fund is leading. Yeah, she's leading with a jump of, let me go back in. She's leading with a jump of 14.76 meters. She fouled her second attempt. Paris Hernandez is in second with a 14.67. And Beth Rumachik, Bill haven't jumped in any, haven't partaken in any jump so far this season. Is actually third with her 14.45, which is a season best for her. As I said, she's a 15-meter jumper, so she can turn things up a notch. So we're jumping into the men's 110-meter hurdles. Unfortunately, there's no Rashid Barbell. Um, let's get in. So Jason Joseph lines up here. He's in lane one, lane two. Lorenzo Simonale or Simonelli from Italy. Trey Cunningham from the United States of America is in lane four. Shelter Zoya from France is in lane five. Dan Holloway from the United States of America is in lane six. Cardell Tinch from the United States of America is in lane seven. And Shinsuke Izumiya from Japan is in lane seven. Let's see. Let us see how this race goes. Ryan Level is set to run the 100 meters at the Edinburgh Classic with both Golson, Johan, and Ellis. Let me jump back over. Well, I'll jump over after the race. Oh no, I can't jump over now. Let me see. Where's the men's 100? Men 100 prelim. Okay, so there's a prelim. Let me jump in the start list. So Jamaicans are all in the second heat. Interesting. Okay. So Johan Blake, Adrian Colson, Brian Lavelle. Yep, they're all there. I believe Brianna Williams runs here as well in the women's 100. So let me open that up and see. Um, Kira Nugent. Nope, I don't see Brianna. Hmm. So Kira Nugent runs here in the 100. Was I talking earlier about Akira Nugent running a 100 to show that she can run on a relay? Well, guess what? We're getting the 100 now. Am I in the right event? Let me double check. Yep, yep. She looks like she wants to be a part of this relay. I'm here for it. Um, Grant Holloway raises his hand. He's interesting things ahead. Interesting. Very, very interesting. With Akira in this 100. For sure. Remember, I told you about her speed. I've been talking about her speed for years, and I've been saying she's gonna do deadly things. She broke the national record in the hurdles. Let us see what she can do over the flat 100. If she can put up a time competent enough to show the J3 is that I can be considered for relay leg, and y'all know if she does so, I'll be on it. All right, so they're getting back in their blocks. Trey is there. Yes, he is. Grant should take this easily. I believe so. See, the ministry, the health minister, says that dengue is going around as a result of the hurricane. Stick your tongue out and see if you have dengue. Wait, the race is off. All right, so Grant Holloway gets his typical good start. Trey Cunningham is also there. Also, Cardell Kinch. But Grant Holloway is leading. Let's see who is able to come back to the team. Grant Holloway on the inside. 13-2 for the win. Let's see who was second. Simonelli from Italy was second. Cardell Tinch was third, and Trey Cunningham fourth. So second, third, fourth, very, very close running. But Grant Holloway the clear winner with 13.01 seconds. I don't think that was in doubt at all. So he wins the race. This dengue thing, I agree with you because I noticed ever since the hurricane, the mosquito population has increased. So yeah, I'm not surprised that there is some, mosquito-borne virus going around at this point. The Netflix superstar is back. Whoop, whoop. The Netflix superstar is here. Yay! I just saw Shanika. Why? I'm hoping. As though I didn't have a clean race at all. But this is what I'm going to say about Grant Holloway. He clearly still has the same problem because he loses momentum in those final three hurdles, interestingly. So it will be interesting to see outside of the Jamaicans that I'm hoping will be able to challenge, Hansle and Rashid Barbell. I'm curious to see what these other athletes will be able to do because the Italian really came back in this race. He definitely came back in this race, and that's interesting considering how Grant runs. But for now, he's favorite heading into Paris. But let's see. See, I'm gonna have to sign out now. Thank you for being here, Damari. I appreciate you. Catch the rest of the playback when you get back. Love you. Um, hopefully he doesn't choke in the Olympics. We're gonna clip him win. We're gonna take a set so clip, clips, clips, and clip his win. At least hopefully. Robert not running any races before the Olympics. Don't know. I'm gonna have to check social media to see if there's any report on why he pulled out. Let me quickly check right now to see what's up. Um, let us see if there's any report on Rashid Broadville. The reason is currently unknown. Hmm, no reason given. No reason given. Let me check on his social media. Let me check on his social media to see if there's anything. Well, I can't tell the last time I've literally been on my Instagram, but hey, let's see if there's anything on Rashid Brothers Instagram to say anything. I can't even get to my Instagram. What's happening on my Instagram? For Rashid Brother. Rashid Brother. No, he hasn't made any posts. He has no status up, so don't know. I guess we'll hear in the coming hours. Once the information comes out exactly why he withdrew. But yeah, as it stands right now, there is no info on why he has withdrawn. Guys, I see 100 people here. Guys, please remember to hit the like button, and the like is the thumbs up, not just the love, but the actual thumbs up. So please remember to hit that button. I appreciate it. Um, I hope he's okay too. Um, says it's 5. Let me see what time it starts at Ed Murphy Classic. I don't think it's giving me a time zone. Don't see a time zone. Let me see if I see a time zone. No, I don't see a time zone, but it says 5. Where is it? It starts at 4:45 p.m. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, so up next on the track is the women's 5,000 meters. So this is going to be a race. This is going to be a race, a thriller. I'm expecting just like all the other events that we watched, the long distance ones that we watched. I'm expecting phenomenal performances. So let's us see. Let us see. So here we go. This 5,000 meters will be getting off shortly. Let me see who else is at the Ed Murphy Classic for Jamaica. Um, I went through the 100. Let's see who's in this 800 for me. So no Jamaican here. No Jamaican there. So the 5,000 meters is off. I'll be sure to let you guys know the results of what's happening there. Okay, I think I've gone through all the events actually for the Midwest Classic for the Jamaicans that are coming up soon. I'll be sure to let you all know what happened there once it comes out. Still checking on social media about Rashid Broadbell. Nothing yet. Alright, so the 5,000 meters is going on. Let me tell you who. leading the race. Leading the race is most people are the pacemakers, so let me put them out. So leading is from Ethiopia, Alemo. In second will be Reg Ren Gerok from Kenya. His name. Tidor from Kenya is also third, and Voodoo from Ethiopia is in fourth. So those are the top four placings right now. Voodoo, Voodoo like Voodoo. I'm seeing if I'm getting some messages, guys. Oh, I did get messages. So we're still at the high jump. I mean pole vault. Sorry. So there's haven't seen Sipanasan. What? Sipanasan, I think there's a sign up for the 800, 1500 meter, 3000 meter super chase, 5000 meter, 10,000 meter plus the marathon. I'm joking. I'm joking. I believe she signed up for the 15, 5, and 10 at the Olympic Games. But then why if she understand have one punishment ritual or go on for herself, but let me see. Let's just see when she gets there. Um let me see what go on for when she reaches Paris. I don't know what go on with Stefana San right now. How? The pole vault is going. So Angelica Mosier is doing her thing from Switzerland. Let me go look at the pole vault. Let's go look at the pole vault right now. Tell you how that's going. Women's pole vault. Mhm. Um, so Nina is still leading with 4.90 meters. No, sorry, 4.88 meters from Nina Kennedy. Mosier jumps a national record and PB from Switzerland, 4 meters 88 as well, but she is second on the countback. And in third place is Molly Cordry from Great Britain. She's jumped 4.83 meters. Who is still in it? Uh, Only three people are still left in the competition, which is Molly, Angelica, and Nina. Those are the only three people left, and Angelica has two poles so far right now. So let's see, on 493. So let's see. Let's go to the women's triple jump and see what's happening there. Women's triple jump. So Paris Hernandez jumps out to the lead with a 14.95 meters. Taylor Fund jumps out. So all of these athletes jump for season's best in top four. So Paris Hernandez jumps for season's best for 14.95 meters. Taylor Fund 14.87 meters. Beth Ramnachek 14.81 meters and Shanika Ricketts 14.67 meters. So finally out of the 14 fives into the 14 sixes now here. We still have three more jumps to go for three more attempts for the women in the top three, that is, right? So hopefully Shanika can find herself in top three. Let's see. Hopefully she can find herself in top three. If not, she only has two more attempts. Shanika, we need you back in this. We need you back in this, Shanika. And Rojas is out for sure this season, so let's see. 5,000 meters on already? There's no way. Okay. The position has pretty much remained the same in the women's 5,000 meters. So Taylor Fund is out here doing it big again. So, man, the the athletes are jumping, absolutely jumping phenomenally. So back and look at if there's a shake of the triple. Oh, those are the four I told you. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens in the final two events. The final two jumps. Kobeya is always still a threat, for sure as well. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Akila Smith, she has jumped 14.21 for best jump, and she's in eighth. Personally, this is very tall. She has long legs. Well, I need to do a live so that we can discuss all the things that I've missed because there's so much that I've missed in track and field in these last few days that I haven't been able to talk about. Right, so I need to do a live one of these days coming up so that we can get into a lot of things. Too much things to go into. She has been saying that all season, guys. They've been working on her strength, her speed, and different phases of her jumping. So we haven't really seen anything really come together for her, but we are right on the cusp of Paris. So we need to start seeing it coming together, right? That's my view. That's the same view I have for athletes that are non-Jamaican. It's the same view I have for athletes that are Jamaican, right? So it needs to start to come together. We are just 3 weeks, let's say, outside of Paris. So yeah, it for sure needs to start coming together now. Absolutely. Um, the 5,000 meters is still on. Right now, track is, they're just going through, I suppose, the phases right now. Not much changes in terms of the positioning for the athletes, but it's still early days yet. In the 5,000, did somebody call? I think somebody probably fell, maybe. Um, let's see if there's any more jumps in the women's triple. Let's see who is at in the women's football. So Monsieur is out, and also Molly. Nina Kennedy has only one attempt left at 493. Let's see if she's in for climb. Clear, sorry, that one. Yeah. So everybody's out. Nina Kennedy takes the win, but she has one final attempt left. Um, what else am I looking for? Field event, high jump. Let's see what happens here. Um, Mish Kerr is leading right now with 2.25 meters, as well as Shelby. McLean from America. He's tied first place with Kerr from New Zealand. He's at 2.25 meters. Second is um, Chang Yu Woo from Korea, right? So, Woo, Woo is his first name? I thought Woo was his last name. But anyway, yeah, so those are the top three, 2.25 meters clear. Let's see what else. Um, Men's triple. Okay, let's see if there's any changes. Chris Hernandez jumps another 14.87, solid jumping from her. All her jumps are pretty much high. Taylor Fun jumps up 14.71, so very consistent jumping from these athletes. Need wickets up in it? No, for sure, absolutely. Hi, I'm Chris. Um, Praying for my Jamaicans to remain healthy heading to Paris. Me too as well. I'm hoping for that absolutely. So let's get back to the women's 5,000. So we have 600 meters to go. Let's see who is leading. So Alameo is still leading from Ethiopia. Um, Mebwa from Ethiopia is in second, and Akidor from Kenya is in third. Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. The Ethiopians have been really dominating the 5,000 meters this season. I have to say. I have to say. So we're coming to the bell lap. The bell is now going off. So let's see. All right. So final 400s. Let's see who's going to take this. So Alameo is still leading. Amebra is in second, and Akidor is in third. So Akidor is making a move on Alameo. Let's see. Ethiopia first. Oh, Akidor goes to the front. Let us see from Kenya. Ethiopia is second, third, fourth. Here comes the Japanese Tanaka also in the conversation. But it's Akidor here for the lead. Berani from Ethiopia is in second. But Akidor is there. Let's see what happens if Akidor can hold on. Akidor looks like she's stretching away. Long-legged Kenyan. She's going away for the win. Fantastic win from her. Akidor wins from Kenya. Ethiopia second, Ameba and Tanaka from, well, there's a photo finish right now between Tanaka from Japan and also the other Ethiopian. Yeah, Ecuador takes the win. The photo finish. You don't see the photo thing on the side? It shows up now. So Tanaka takes it. So they're separated by 8-6 and 8-9. So there was originally a photo finish to separate them. All right, so that is it for the 800. No, not 800, the 5,000 meters. What is up next? We have the men's 200, the men's 15, and the women's one. So three more events to go. Let's go look back at the women's triple jump. Shanika Ricketts follows her fourth attempt. So there's no shakeup in the top four. Let's go look at the pole vault. It should be finished by now. Um, Loading. So Nina Kennedy takes the win. She does not clear 4 meters 93, so she takes the win with a 4 meters 88. separated and cut back from Angelica Musser. Um, so that separates her, even though they all jumped for 88. So that is it. The women's pole vault is over and dusted, or done with, done and dusted. Um, let's see what else is here. So the field events are pretty much completed. The only thing that is still going is the women's triple jump. Yep, let me see the javelin throw. Yep, all those events are done. So the only thing that's left in our track is the triple jump that is still ongoing, and three other events, which is a 200 for the men, the 1500 for the men, and the 100 for the women. So taking the win based on times is Akidor, Margaret Akidor from Kenya. She runs the first one. That's 14 minutes 39 point 49 seconds. Then in second from Ethiopia was Kina Dina Ameba, she runs 14 minutes 40.44 seconds. And in third place was Nozomi Tanaka from Japan. She runs a season best 14 minutes 40.86 seconds. So we're getting ready for some speed, some sprints. In the next 200 meters, which comes up next, we feature the Jamaican Andrew Hudson. But who's in this race that I've been dying to see this season run really well is, let's see, Bogo. He lines up here as well as Alexander Ogando. Hugo Tartu is also here. Um, that's interesting. He's definitely working on his tool. Is he entered in the tool for Italy? I know he runs really well in the one. And then also here is Joshua Hartman as well as William Reese, I am Zizi, and as well as Gracious Harris Orogat from Uganda. So that's who is in the lineup. But I'm really looking out for Leslie Tobogo in this race. He ran a season best in the 100 against Kishane. He ran a 9.99, his first top 10 captain of the season, right? So we know he's running into shape at the right time, right? So I'm intrigued to see if this 200 season best of 19.71 that he has will go in this race. And where he will pretty much, be when you consider what the Americans are coming with. The Americans are coming pretty strong. We see Andre de Grasse as well. He's the defending Olympic champion, really coming back into shape. And it's interesting because on social media or on Twitter, they were making a comparison between the times he ran in 2021 leading into the Olympics versus the times he's running now in 2024 leading into Paris. And they're pretty much similar. So everybody's like, it seems as though Andre deGrasse is getting his timing right and he will turn up in Paris and be ready to actually defend his title, right? That would be really, really a shocker, right? If Andre DeGrasse, for so many seasons, not dominating the 200, comes out and clinches back his 200-meter Olympic title. That will be wild, but we're definitely not counting out Noah Lyles, as well as the other Americans, Kenny Benerick. I do think, the youngster has fallen, on the back foot, given that he was out of competition for, I believe, which week or month, child. I don't remember, a few months. You would say he was out of competition, right? So, I don't think he's as good as he could potentially have been if that didn't happen to him. But it's interesting. The 200 meters is shaping up really nicely. Plus, there's also, other athletes on the outside that are doing well, that are non-American, and none of the names that I mentioned, right? So it's going to be an interesting event. But here is Andrew Hobson in lane 8. Um, his bend, I thought in his last outing could have been a bit stronger, considering that Andre DeGrasse came off a bend before him. So let's see if he runs a better bend here and also a better final 50, right? So we need final 50 to also be strong as well. Audio is cracking. Maybe this thing is dying. Let me turn it off, child, because it's not doing what I need it to do. Can you guys hear me better? If you're not hearing me any better, I'll turn it off. If you're not able to hear me any better, I'll turn it off. I think I'll just turn it off in general because I don't know, the mic quality. I didn't want to because in your sounds kind of eerie. Can you guys hear me any better? I'll just keep it in my hand like this. So Zizi is there, Zeze from France. Hmm. It's interesting. She met chocolate brothers and sisters. That's everything that's happening in France right now. Mm. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I tell you. That mic is choppy. It's still cracking. Okay. I'm gonna turn it on. So I'm using my computer's audio. Clearly, if I can't hear my mic, that's going to say. You guys can hear me with your audio? Can you guys hear me? All right, so they're in their blocks. They're set and they are off. Good start by Andrew Hudson. Yes, he's running the bend. I was expecting to run. Really get out there on that curve. But here comes the Botswanan. He swings into the home stretch. Andrew Hudson has a slight lead, but the Botswanan takes the lead. And he's going, let's see, little Boga. But Uganda is also challenging on the outside. Let's see. 19.87 from Let's see, little Boga. He shuts it down, I believe, maybe 5 meters from the finish line give or take, but Uganda takes a solid second behind him. Loved how strong he looked in the home stretch as well. Uganda runs. Let me see what the time is. Like he runs Uganda. All right, so not see the time, but let's see the Tobago takes the win. 19.87. Uganda second. 20.02. Let me see the other times. Oragat from Uganda was third, 20.32, and Hudson was fourth, 20.43. So much better Ben from Andrew Hudson in this race. I believe he came off the Ben leading. However, he was swiftly overtaken by Let's see Bogle. Eventually going away for the win for that 19.87. I believe Andrew Hudson's last 15 needs work for sure, but you'll take it absolutely. Uganda, as I said, looked really good as well, and Paragat also finished strongly in this race. What I would say is that Let's see Little Bogo, competent run, close enough to that season's best that he's already gone. I definitely think he goes into Paris a contender for sure. Definitely goes into Paris a contender. He has a few more weeks. This race could have been a 19 point, maybe 8, maybe 80 slash 87, I would say, if he didn't let up, right? So, or 78, sorry, if he didn't let up. But with that said, given the few weeks left to Paris, he definitely sharpen up a bit more, and we'll see his best there. Challenging Noah Lyles as well as the Canadian Andre DeGrasse, as well as everybody else, Kenny Bennett, that turns up. For Andrew Hudson, Paris. Um, Maybe semifinals, maybe semifinals. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing right now, at least. And Delta de Paris will be fireworks. I think so as well. I definitely think Paris will be fireworks. Absolutely. Much better. Okay, I'll leave it out then. I'll not use it. I will not use it. So that was it for the men's 200. I think I saw what I needed to see from Lindsay Tobogo. I think he goes into Paris in good stead. Right? He definitely goes into Paris a strong contender in my mind. Especially given that, he hasn't been able to race as much given his circumstances and he's still able to, easily 19.8. Someone tells us that, okay, he's going to be ready absolutely for Paris. Right? What do I have here? So two events left, the 1500 and the 100 on the track. We have the men's high jump still going on. Let's see what's happening there. So Shelby McQueen takes the lead from the United States of
Jamaica with a 2.28 meters jump. So that's what's currently going on in the men's high jump. In the women's triple now, so Paris Hernandez increases her lead. She jumps another season's best 1 centimeter. Is it centimeter? Yeah, 1 centimeter, 14.96 meters. Then we have Taylor Fund. She's still there with her 14.87 in second. Then Beth Ramlachek is still in third with her 14.81. Shanika Ricketts is still in fourth with her 14.67. Akira Smith jumps all the way up, so she leapfrog from eighth down to or into fifth with a 14.30. So she's definitely getting herself into things. We all know that Akila has this tendency to leave her jumps for last, as well her best of jumps for last. She's kind of a clutch jumper. I would say not as good as a Tara when it comes to clutch jumping because Tara Davis Woodhall is like the epitome of clutch. Well, then again, not only is Tara such a good clutch jumper, but I remember the Greek. He is probably the best clutch jumper right now. Miltadis, Tentaglu. But yeah, there's pretty good clutch jumpers out there. I think Akila is one of them. She doesn't necessarily get her best jumps early on, but as the competition is winding down, she will pop that big one out and she launches herself in fifth. So she's in the conversation. We all know she goes to Paris with Shanika. She goes in both the long and the triple, so it's interesting to see what will happen there for her. Let me see what will happen in Shanika's fifth attempt, sorry. This is her final attempt to try to move into third. If she doesn't move to third or any one of the higher places, then it means her competition ends here. Same thing for Akila Smith, Kovea, and everybody else that's in the competition. Right now, Perez, Pia Lafont, and Beth Romnacek are the persons that will have the final three attempts, or the final attempt, in for the sixth jump. So the men's 1500 meters is on the track. Let's see what happens there. What about Sharika? Sharika didn't run today. Tiboga is my favorite for the 200. I would say early season he was definitely a favorite. Along with Noah Lyles, given the fact that he broke the 300-meter world record as a world best, and he also set a new 400-meter personal best as well. But he also did face his own challenges. He lost his mother, so we don't know how that affected him training wise, right? And if it did affect him, clearly, understandably so, right? So given that, I'm not sure if he is still number one, heading into Paris, but he's certainly a challenger. Absolutely heading into Paris. I mean, I believe early season, a lot of people were saying he's number one. I think no, he probably isn't number one. I think Noah is, holding that spot. But once he goes to Paris and he runs, we'll see if he'll be able to allows or beat anybody that is contending for gold, right? Yeah, that's my thought process. For let's see, little bowl. Let me see what Shanika jumps. Shanika jumps another 14.6, so she jumps a 14.64, which means that unfortunately she gets no further attempts in the competition and she finishes um, with her 4.67. Let's see if there's anybody else that can shake up the positions. Akila Smith still has one further jump in the competition, so let's see what happens there for her. Let us go back to the men's 1500 and see how that is going right now. So we have two athletes that are the pacemakers that are at the front. So Jakob Ingebrigtsen is leading, and Jared Goose from America is there. Ingebrigtsen is from Norway. Um, Jared is from the United States. Timothy Chariot is from Kenya. Sorry. So those are the athletes that are in top three. Goose is now down to third, and Timothy Chariot is in second. So this is going to be an interesting thing 1,500 meters. These are some of the athletes that are considered favorites heading into the Paris Olympic Games, as well as a few Brits. Right, so let's see. Let us see what happens. But right now, Jakob is leading. Chariot is there. And Bush is also there. Are still leading though the pace or setting the pace right now for the athletes. Let's see what happens when they break away. Um, I mean, they're giving them what is it, 400? Oh no, 800. So the pacemakers are there for eight. No, I don't know. I thought they were there for 800, but maybe not. My assumption is that they'll peel off soon. Let me see. They're still there. Let us see. So the players have not changed in terms of the top three. Still Ingebrigtsen, still Chariot, and still Nagus. Those are the top three. And then interesting, the pacemaker did not drop off. Okay, so the first pacemaker is gone. Um, so let's see. Second pacemaker is there. I don't know if he's still, but anyway, he may come off soon because it seems as though Ingebrigtsen is right up on him at this particular point. So he probably needs to just step to the side and allow Ingebrigtsen to do his thing. Yeah, man, brother, step to the side, step to the side. All right, so Ingebrigtsen takes the lead, and there is Chariot and also Nagus. So the pacemaker was pretty much standing in Ingebrigtsen's way for a bit, right? But Ingebrigtsen has taken a 3 meter gap on Chariot. Let's see if Chariot has anything in the final, 100. But for now, he's increased speed. It's 4 meters, 5 meters going. Nagus is trying to come back now. Nagus is definitely making an attempt on, the gap at least right now. But leading solidly is Ingebrigtsen. Nagus trying, but making no ground. There goes Ingebrigtsen. He's leading. He's pretty much running away with this. It's left to see who would be second, third, and fourth. Chariot is coming back. Let's see. Chariot is moving into second and also been challenged by another Kenyan, I think that is. So Chariot takes the second, and who is that? And Coleman is third, and Nagus is fourth. Right, but big run from Ingebrigtsen. Is it a world lead? I think he runs a world lead in time. World lead personal best era record 3 minutes 26.73 seconds. So big running from him. Season's best from Timothy Treader 3 minutes 28.1 seconds. Brian Coleman runs a personal best 3 minutes 28.8 seconds. Um, Yared Nagus is a season's best 3 minutes 29.13. Lots of season's best straight up to seventh place in this race. So good running overall in this men's 1500 meters. Again, Paris is going to be exciting. Paris is definitely going to be exciting. I think this last race is into Paris is really telling us that we're going to get to see some absolutely jaw-dropping performances once we get there in all events across the board, whether it be field or on the track. We're looking to see great performances across the board. So he wants a new personal best. He's definitely cementing himself as the favorite, though I think he has shown a few holes in his armor this season. For sure, Ingebrigtsen has shown a few holes. So let's see if there's anybody that can take advantage of that situation and, possibly beat him. But he seems to be the favorite heading into the Paris Olympic Games in the men's 1500 for sure. Next up, the final event, which is the women's 100 meters, guys. Women's 100 meters is the final event up on today's Diamond League Monaco timetable. Let me see if there's any news coming through from Rashid Broadwell team. I'm not getting anything. Somebody says chest move. Hmm. Let us see. Let us see if these are chess moves being made by these coaches in these final few races. Huh? All right, so we're back to the women's triple. Let me go and see if Akila was able to make any more inroads. Triple jump for the women. So now the competition has ended for Akila Smith with 4.30. So the Jamaicans finished fourth and fifth. Shanika Ricketts 14.67 meters up her season's best, and Akila Smith 14.30 meters in this race, or not a race, what am I saying, in the triple jump. Paris Hernandez is still leading 14.96. Taylor Font 14.87 and Beth Ramnachek 14.81. Now, these three athletes have one further attempt and they'll be starting from the leader, which is Paris Hernandez. So she jumps first, then Taylor Font, then Beth Ramnachek. Let's see who will take the win here. Ouch! This chair is squeezing my rump. Um, no way Kerr wants any of that smoke. As I said, interestingly, he has shown holes in his armor, so never say never. Never say never. It will be interesting to see what happens at Paris. I have no what is it, bones in this dog's fight. I have no bones in it, right? I'm just here to see the great action. For sure. But I think we're going to get a very good race. We're definitely going to get a very good race in the men's 1500 meters. Absolutely. I believe so, at least. Right? Just overall, that's the vibe I've been getting, honestly, in these last few meetings. Like, Paris is going to be epic. Paris is absolutely going to be epic, and I'm here for it. Earlier on in the season, there was a lot of concern, as I said, whether or not we'll be able to see great performances, and we are seeing great performances. So, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Absolutely here for it. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let us see. Let me see. Let me see. So the women's 100-meter comes up. All right. So we have the final three that they're showing. Let's see what happens in the last jump. As I said, we start with Curtis Hernandez. Sia Lafond is coming back into her best shape, and Beth Ramlachek has returned. Here we go. Curtis Hernandez, first to go, first up. I wonder if she's gonna stay Cuban. It's kind of disheartening seeing all these Cubans switch allegiance, but anyway. Um, hop, step, jump. Nope, no change. That is not it. That is not a she. I think she walks back through the jump. So there's no change right now, but she leads with that 14.96. So that is So Perez is still leading. Let's see what happens in the final jump, final two jumps. So Taylor Fond is up next, and Beth Ramnachak comes up with the final attempt. And Beth Ramnachak has a way of clutch jumping too. I've been watching her over the years. She's a dangerous lady. Very, very dangerous when it comes to that final attempt. Very dangerous. The elephant has a strap on her. So 14.12, so no change. No change. Let's see if Beth Ramnachak. Let us see if Beth Ramnachak comes up with anything in this attempt. No change. So the competition remains the same for the women in the triple jump. Their last three jumps were well done, actually, from the jumps that they did throughout the competition. So that's it for the women's triple jump. It ends with Perez Hernandez taking the win, 14.96 meters. Theola Fond in second, 14.87, and Beth Romnichuk in third with 14.81 meters. So yeah, that is what happened here. Our Jamaicans finishing fourth and fifth respectively. Um, let's go over to the women's 100 now because this is the final event up. This is the final event up. So in lane one, Zoe Hobbs from New Zealand. Lane two, Tamara Clark from the United States of America. Lane three, Dina Smith from Great Britain. Lane four, Marie Jose Talou. Lane and she's from the Ivory Coast. Lane five, Julian Alfred from St. Lucia. Lane six, Aliyah Hobbs from the United States of America. Lane seven, Tamari Davis. And lane eight, Patricia Waken Vander, or is it Vander Waken? I think it's Patricia Vander Waken, right? Because Vander is off the or from the, I think, from Luxembourg. Um, Come on, them turn off light for 100 meter now. Oh, what about this? Okay, okay, fancy. First time I did this light thing, was it in Doha or was it in Tokyo? Anyway, they turned the lights here for the introduction for the women in the 100. We're here for it. We're here for the excitement. And the phone lights are up in the crowd. But I'm assuming those are phone lights. I don't know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, when is the next Diamond Day coming? London. It should be after. When is London? London is. Oh, London is in 7 days. Okay, this should be the last Diamond League then. London. Before the Olympic Games. All right, let's go. Let us go. So Zoe Hobbs in lane one, Tamara Clark in lane two, Dina Asher Smith in lane three, Mary Jose Talou in lane four, Julian Alfred in lane five, Aliyah Hobbs in lane six, and Tamari Davis in lane seven. Van der Weekend is in lane eight. Interesting. I think this is Julian's race. I want to see Talou. I want to see indications that Talou is coming back from her setback. I do know she suffered a setback after running in Kingston. She did suffer a setback, so the performances weren't as spectacular. I'm hoping this race shows us that she's back. I want to see Dina Asher Smith challenge. I want Dina Asher Smith to challenge. right? Dina was what you would say when you talk about the women that were best in the world. You talked about the three Jamaicans. You talked about Mary Jose Talou, and you talked about Dina Asher Smith. Dina Asher Smith seems as though she's lost that position, and in stepped in, Shakira Richardson clearly, and also Julian Alfred. So she has been pushed down the pecking order a bit. I really want to see her back challenging and showing that yes, she is still one of the best sprinters in the world because as things stand right now, as I said, she's been pushed down the pecking order. Mind you, there's no Elaine clearly this season at the Olympic Games, but you never know what will happen with the likes of Tia Clayton, you know what I mean? So I want to see her show me something. Show me something, Dina. I've been waiting to see something from her all season. I want to see it in this race. And of course, Julian is coming off winning the 200 at the meeting in Hungary, Gule Istvan meeting in Hungary. So let's see. So they gets on their marks. The meeting record is 10.62 from Sheldon Fraser Price. Damn, 10.62. And the race is off. Dina gets a good start, Julian gets a good start, and so does Mary Jose Talou. Let's see who comes. Here comes Dina. Here comes Julian Alfredo. She's moving away. All right, Julian Alfredo take the win. Let's see this time. 10.85, negative 1.0. Whoa, that's a good run. That is a good run, and she moved away. So she has a very good final 40. I love her final 40. Absolutely fantastic run. So 10 point. Huh? Babies? That's not right. That's not right. So it should be Dina second. Okay. Oh, did I not see Davis on the outside? I need to see the replay. Davis really came through for second. I missed her absolutely. That lane, what was she lane eight? That lane eight, baby sneaking up. Baby sneaking up. Mary Jose Talu really faded. I want to see the replay. I really want to see the replay. I'm waiting on the replay. Can't see any replay. All right. It was a good start from all three, actually. Dina, Julian, and also Mary Jose Talu. Uh, Tamari also got a good start out there as well, but no, Julian was gone. Dina was running well. Mary fell back. It's also interesting because Tamari pulled up a bit at the line. So it's interesting that she still caught the same time as Dina. Well, she ended up beating Dina. Geez, they're not giving me the angles I want to see. I can't see the angle to say how well Tamari was running actually. So oh, it is what it is at this particular point. All right, so Julian takes the win. Excellent running. Negative 1.0 meters per second win. She's ready for Paris. She's definitely ready for Paris. She's ready for a medal. Ready to contend for a medal in Paris as well. Um, Asha Smith. Asha Smith seems as though she's lost her position period, unfortunately. Based on how this is going, it seems as though there would be no challenging of Julian Alfred coming anytime at all. So, guys, hey Jalen, what's up? Hey, Doha was the first time they turned off the lights. Okay. Hey Sue, what's up? I'm doing good. All right, so guys, that is it for this live stream. It's done and dusted now. The Diamond League is over. Julian takes that highly anticipated women's 100 meters, the men's 400. As a matter of fact, there's so many events here that lived up to expectation and then some. The men's 15 was fire. The men's 400-meter hurdles. The women's four. You know what I mean? The men's, maybe not. Um, the men's 400-meter hurdle, as I said. So quite a few events that I thought were really high tier, and it's setting us up nicely for Paris. I think the competition that took the show maybe I want to say the 15 and the 400-meter hurdles. And the reason I'm not putting like the 2,000 meters in it because it's not an event contested, at a championship. So even though a world record was run, I'm not going to count it as one of those highlight events. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, that is it. Um, let me bounce in now. Before you all go, please remember to hit the like button. Stay tuned for the updates on the American Classic that is coming up later on today and any other meetings that are coming up over the weekend as well. I think I may be here on Sunday. If not live, you'll get video updates as relates to what happened. Because Kishin runs again on Sunday, so look out for that. As usual, guys, love you lots. Remember to hit the like before you go. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.